Here we are leaving the shop Thursday morning, headed to Bristol for Saturday night race. Their teammate, the 34. It's about a 3.5 hour drive up to Bristol from the shop. We'll stop at the Loves on the way up, top off the trucks and the generators with fuel, and be ready to go once we get to Bristol. Here we are coming out of the right-hander, right by the Chick-fil-A at exit 36. So a little tight right through here to get out of here. Traffic sometimes, but they worked with us pretty good, so there we go.
Alright, driver, what is the button you just pressed?
That releases, or that puts air back in the back axle. It takes the air out of the back axle, so it lets the trailer turn sharper. So like when you're trying to cut out of a driveway or park in the garage area, you have to cut it tight. That helps you cut it tighter because it takes the weight off the back axle. Here we are at the Loves, topping off with fuel for the trucks and the generators. We're about 30 miles outside of.
Okay, so we're gonna do like a quick facts about where we're going, which the racetrack we're going. And this week it's going to be Bristol, Tennessee. So Bristol Motor Speedway is known for being the last great Coliseum. What else is it known for, Doug?
What is Bristol known for?
Yeah.
Fun fact, Bristol is known for the birthplace of country music.
Really?
Because it had a get-together in the 1920s, maybe. Don't quote me on the date and the year, but the 1920s. So it's considered the birthplace of country music.
Yep.
Fun fact.
And it also has a museum there that you can go to.
They do have a museum there.
Yep.
Maybe
U.S. Congress actually designated it as the birthplace.
Oh, nice.
That's pretty cool. So, and everybody knows it for racing, but nobody really knows it for the music because everybody thinks national. So it's actually pretty cool that they're the actual place where it's born. That's pretty neat.
Yes.
So,
Fun fact, another fun fact, as we're on our way to Bristol right now, we're getting ready to do the 77-81 split, if anybody knows where we're at. When you're watching this, put where you're from and where you're at when you're watching it, by the way. Let's see where we're getting out to today.
yeah, for all of our subscribers on YouTube, this will be posted to our YouTube, and then follow us on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. Those are the 3 other ones that it has. So, all good.
Here's some of the cool stuff we get to see on the road. 53 5-window pickup.
Good afternoon, YouTube. Here we are at Bristol, home of the Saturday night race, baby. The Coliseum. This is one of the good ones all year. I can't wait to get this one started this weekend. We're sitting here at the truck wash, in line getting washed behind our teammate, the 34 Loves hauler. As soon as we get washed and wiped down, we move over to the staging area for this afternoon and get ready to go in here tomorrow. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Alright, as the 34 guys, 34 hauler pulls up out of our way, we'll be next here getting washed. Here in Bristol, it's a little tight. Or in the spring here, they washed us in a different spot where we could get in and out a lot easier. This year we had to go up and down a hill and back up and turn around and come back up a hill and into this staging area. So a little tougher this weekend than in the spring. So not a problem. We handled it with ease and get her all cleaned up and get ready for the hauler parade in the morning. These guys do a really good job of washing the truck and trailer. They've done it all year. They go to pretty much almost every racetrack other than the West Coast. They do a lot Midwest, Texas, Kansas, Iowa. They're pretty much at every race doing our stuff. So you do a good job. You learn to get with these guys and cut up with them sometimes. They tend to cut back and forth with us. So good group of guys. There's a father's the boss, son's one of the workers, and grown to know the guys pretty good. So they take pretty good care of us. Every once in a while, I'll slip them a Gatorade, make sure they're doing it right. I'm just kidding. I try to make sure they're all happy and get them water. Through the summer here, it was pretty hot and miserable, so it was nice making sure they were hydrated and stayed busy. So they'll finish up here, and we'll get going to the next one and get ready for there we go. Look how beautiful it is. Saturday. This is a Saturday morning right here on the outskirts of Bristol. They got us sitting on a side road, staged. Got some really good still photos here. We of the old 38 Long John Silver.
Today is Saturday. Practice. Qualify. Tomorrow's race day, boys. Let's get ready. Let's go have some fun today.
We're at Bristol, Tennessee. It's going to be a good day. We're following in the 16 team? 16 team? Yeah, 16 team. Call it Greg 16. And I don't know who's behind us, but I will call it racing in front of us. Who's behind us? Call it racing. So we're like the same right now. Love's behind them. They're in have some fun.
I said Saturday there. Today's Friday. We're going into the racetrack. We parked Friday morning. When we do this stuff on Sunday every week, it seems like your days get a little mixed up. But this is Friday morning coming into Bristol and parking. For those of you that haven't dropped into Bristol before, here's a little view coming in. It's actually pretty cool. There's only one way in for the semis and one way out. So there's our teammate, new driver, Tyler Floyd, to the family. Welcome. But yeah, there's only, for the semis, we got one way in and one way out. And I call it dropping in like you're dropping in a half pipe, because that's what it feels like. So back from the old 80s BMX days. So right here's get a little traffic going in there, and they'll stop us here in a second, let some cross flow go, and then we'll roll right in there. Always fun intervening with their the fans. The kids are the fun part for me. Being a dad and a grandpa now, it's fun to cut up with the kids and honk the horn at them, and they get a kick out of it. Every once in a while you get one that cries, and I'm sorry, but we have fun too, so it's pretty interesting. This little fence line here to the right will be a packed tomorrow with all the drivers coming in and out, because they come right by this. So it's definitely an interesting little area right here all day long. Here we go. We're coming through the tunnel. You're coming underneath the bleachers, basically, at Bristol. This would be coming into turn 3. So the opposite side, when we drop in here, we'll drop it in on the back straightaway. So get the sun in our eyes here for a second, then it clears out. There you go. There's the Coliseum. No, it doesn't look like much, but we're as high as that semi there to the right coming in, and there we go, dropping down in. So definitely a cool place to come, being from one of the fastest half miles on the West Coast, or the fastest half mile on the West Coast, which is always said was like Bristol. It's neat to come to a place like this from where we grew up. So a lot of fun. This is my third, fourth time here. So we came here with the ARCA car years ago and won that race, so that was nice. But here we go, coming in as a truck driver on the 38 team, so it's nice. Then we'll run through here, get in line and stay in line and get to parked and get ready to start unloading. Just shows you how banked it is when you look off to the left here. We're going to pan off here for a second and show you, but just how neat this place really is, and the amazingness is the history behind it. There's banners up everywhere, and I mean, there's looking straight out the window of the driver's side of the truck, and the corner's taller than the truck, so it tells you how steep it is and how big and massive it is. So definitely a fun place to come to, a fun place to watch, fun place to be involved in a race. This is one of the great ones. So we'll get up here and get parked and start to get unloaded here in just a second, and then let the fun begin. This is when it's all about Friday of getting in here and getting unloaded. We get unloaded, we get through tech, all the inspections and all that, practice and qualify, and get ready for Saturday's main event at the Coliseum. Xfinity guys right there are going through tech off to our right. Here we go. We are starting to unload. That's the first thing out of the trailer's the fuel can cart. It sits right at the very back. Then we got to get everything unloaded. We'll move everything. In Bristol, we don't have a garage, so everything goes straight out of the truck, straight back to a pit stall behind us. And then once we get ready to start practice and qualify, we will move to a designated pit stall, which for us is on the other side of the racetrack. We're on the front stretch, so we'll move over there once practice starts, and then we'll stay there for qualifying. But we got to get everything out, cleaned, wiped off. Everything's wiped off before it was loaded, but we get everything unloaded, get all the carts off. That's our PRC cart for race day, so it's pretty much will stay off to the side till Saturday afternoon when the pit crew guys come get it. But we'll get the tech cart off, the hot dog cart, the generator cart, and we'll get all the covers off of them, folded up neat, and get ready to go here and get to work. But everything goes in every week the same way. And we got the generator cart goes in first. Actually, the coolers go in first, then the generator cart, then the hot dog cart, tech cart, PRC cart, and fuel cart. So those chocks are all numbered which way they go, so they go in obviously same each week. But it's kind of a different little area than most people don't see. We want to do something a little different. Want to show you guys what we do every week, and this is what it is. If it's me working or Ernest, this is what we do. Here we are in tech. They're finishing up. We've already went through body templates and all that, underbody scan. We went through all this stuff already and passed, and now we're sitting here going to go through and put shocks on. So this is pretty much the last part of tech. Means you have cleared everything. Once you've cleared everything, they'll let you put shocks on and get ready to go practice. They do this all by order too. It's not just first come, first serve. They got you in a order of how you are in points, and that's how they roll you through there. So it's farther you up in points, the first one you are there. So here we are getting warmed up. All right, here we go. Practice is over. We're getting ready to button everything up for the night. Putting the car cover on it. We shove the car underneath the lift gate. We pack all the equipment around it. The pit boxes and everything basically gets shoved around it so nobody can get to the car. And then we go back to the motel and come back tomorrow. On Saturday, I think we come in the gates at 2:30 tomorrow afternoon and get ready to rumble. It's going to be a good one. Here's Randy, the driver of the 34 hauler. Him and I are walking out. We're actually discussing where we're going to dinner right here. All right, guys. As you can see, we're at Bristol Motor Speedway. It's Saturday. It's race day. Let's go out here and have some fun today. It's a night race. It's cooling off. It's going to be in the 70s tonight, so speeds will pick up. Let's have fun. We'll do a quick little shout out to a personal friend of mine, by the way. Him and his family, Tony and Marcy Varela. Marcy passed away last month, and I just want his family to know we're thinking about you. We love you. After that, everybody else out there in the world's going right now, and all we can do is do better. Let's try to work with each other a little bit and just do what we can do. To each and every one of you, thank you for watching. Love you. See you next. Later. Here we are walking into the racetrack Saturday afternoon. You notice we've all got our luggage, backpacks, leaving the motel because we're done after the race tonight. We head home, so that's all the truckers coming in. We usually get in line a little earlier than the teams, so we can get into the trucks first. They used to let us in 30 minutes earlier, and they quit doing it. Now we all go in together, but usually the truckers are in line first so they can get in there and get the doors opened and get it going. But it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a fun Saturday night. Here we are walking down pit road before the race starts. Kind of give you a front and center of the way things are on race day. It's crowded. People don't listen. People in your way, bouncing off of people. But if it wasn't for the fans, we wouldn't be doing what we do. So it makes it fun sometimes. Sometimes I don't think they realize we're there to do it. It's what it is. Up here. Pretty rocket ship. Daylight's still out. Finishing the race. So just gonna watch the laps go by. Yeah, it was a good race. We used a lot of tires. A lot of did a couple two-tire stops and kept us up in front. That was nice. A lot of communications. A lot of you guys don't know. We had some radio discrepancies, so we had to relay from the crew chief to the spotter, from the spotter back to the driver. So it was all good. They handled it. Ryan did a great job tonight. Everybody on the 38 team did a great job. Pit stops went well. Everything was smooth all night long. We just kept nailing it, kept nailing it, kept nailing it. So the team did a great job. Very proud of each and every one of them. Here they're cleaning the tire off. Each tire has little dimples in it, and we measured each tire. I say the tire guy measures each tire before the race. And they write down what those numbers are. And then they check tire wear during the race. So as each set comes off, they scrape them like this to get down to the dimples. You can see the 4 little holes there. He's popping used rubber out of them. Then they'll remeasure them. And you see how bad the tire wear is. So that's actually looks like a pretty good set of tires there. We did have a couple sets. Pretty used out. All in all, a good night for us. the race is over. We finished third. We're taking the tech cart out to pit road. It's got the jack stands on it, and impacts to take the tires and wheels off if they want them off, but you got to have all that stuff out there for them. So we're pushing out there, dealing with the foot traffic out there. It's always fun. So we'll get down there. You see where our 38 down there all lit up. So at nighttime, Zane can see it easily. And then we will move down. I think we ended up going down to the 12 pits down there as well. This is back at the trailer. Everything's kind of winding down. Loading stuff up. Camera girl's eating an ice cream sandwich. So we get everything tied down and put back together so we can go home. Like I said, it goes every week. We do the same thing in one way, tie down and keep going. So here we are getting ready to pop out of Bristol. A lot of these guys try to run out of here as fast as they can. I think you keep your momentum up. I don't think you got to come out of here flying. I'm probably one of the slower guys coming out of here, but come out nice and smooth and easy. That's all that matters. You lock the dips in, keep her in low, and just keep pulling at it. She comes right out. So, another great night, another great weekend for the race team. Just want to make sure, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate each and every one of you. And we'll see you on the next one.